Hey guys, what's up? It's King Von Zoilus, and I'm here today to show you how to. This is the first, actually, in a series of videos that are going to show you how to do things like change the style of the wave, change the color, even change your original theme. Now, I created this theme. I made the two white panels with the black going through the middle. I even made it, and you'll learn how to do this too later on. I even made it so that when you come here and change the color, okay, depending on what color you pick in the box, the theme will change colors, because it won't do that automatically. You actually have to do that on your own. If you don't do it, if you don't change these, and let's say you went to yellow, then the whole entire screen would just turn yellow like default. So you have to actually change these in a hex editor to make them display what you want. So I liked that pattern of black in the middle and the two colors are the same color on the top and the bottom. And so I went ahead and I changed these one by one, and I matched them. I tried to match them with the little squares. So you can see there is a hot pink, green. I even made this purple here with a PS3 cutout. I was just experimenting. So yeah, I like the white that I did. I like this red one. It looks pretty hot. I even did a little yellow orange band on the top and the bottom, like a divider. Which kind of matches the wave. But anyway, you could set whatever color and patterns you want to any of those little squares. The squares will always stay the same color, but when somebody selects them, anything that you want will pop up, anything that you design. So I'm going to show you how to do that, how to change your boot up image to like anything you want. Picture your car, picture your kids, whatever. And change the sounds as well. So this video is just to show you how to get started in terms of where you need to put the files and how to get them there via FTP or Multiman. Also, there's a program here that you can install called XMB Modified Collection Installer. You do need custom firmware. You need to be jailbroken on your PS3 before you can do any of this. All right, that's kind of self-explanatory. This program is a package file, so put that onto your USB, and also put the one folder that's down there, the one coldboots sounds waves folder. Put that entire folder on your USB as well. Then once you install the RAF package, or I'm sorry, once you install the XMB collection installer package, just start it up like I did and you'll be brought here. And here you have different coldboots to choose from. The cold boot is the image, the sound is the sound, and of course the waves is the wave. So you can change them however you like. So I'm going to go into custom cold boots, and I'm going to pick let's pick the pirate flag. And then for these, always hit yes. Now, you'll notice that sometimes it makes a backup. You don't have to worry, because the files that are being backed up are in that cold boot sound waves folder that I also had you put on your USB. So you really don't have to worry about it at all. Now, there are files in that folder. Let's see. Now we changed the image. There are files, but the sound stayed the same. There are files in that folder that you can change. And I'll show you how to do that via Multiman and stuff and FTP, that they don't appear in this program. So there's this program comes with a pre-selection of cold boots, sounds, and waves, but not all the waves may be in here, and definitely not all the sounds and not all the cold boots are in this program. And the only downside is you have to do each thing one by one. So when you change the image using this program, you have to reboot the PS, and when you change the sound, you have to reboot the PS, and so on. So I'm going to show you how. I like the program. The program is pretty cool, but I'm going to show you how to do all three things at one time. And when you learn how to do it, it'll go by super quick. You can do it really fast. So go ahead and go into Multiman. Now my Multiman is in Cobra mode, but yours does not need to be. For those of you that are going to use FTP, you must use the Rebug Toolbox. Start up the Rebug Toolbox and then connect via FTP that way. The reason why is because the Rebug Toolbox gives you access to a certain file that we need to make the changes to, called the dev flash file, which even on custom firmware you don't have access to. It needs to be quote unquote mounted. So Rebug Toolbox comes with that feature already built in, and when you start the Rebug Toolbox, FTP is automatically started. So all you need to do is get the information and, you know, put it into like FileZilla or whatever and connect that way. And then I'll show you what you need to do once you're connected. The rest of us here in Multiman, you can go here to the second column all the way down at the bottom, and it says write access to dev flash. We're going to enable that. Okay. Now, this does not need to be enabled in order for us just to transfer files from the USB. It just needs to be enabled for us to change the cold boots, the sounds, and the waves. But since we're going to be doing that, I figured let's do it right off the bat. So if you put that folder into your USB, go to your USB, it should be right there. Okay, you're going to hit X, you're going to hit circle, and then X again because copy is already highlighted. Now hit left on the D-pad, go into HDD0, and those of you on FTP, you can follow along from this point on, and this is where you're going to put the folder. So go up here, press X, just to make sure you're in the field, hit circle, paste is already highlighted, and press X. And then just hit yes. Okay, mine is already there, so I'm not going to do it. And then it'll put your folder right there. In this folder, you'll see you have 3 subfolders. As you watch these videos, if you decide to watch them and you make your own boot up images and your boot up sounds and your boot up waves, this is where the finished product is going to go. So when you make an image, it's going to end up being a RAF file. You'll put that into a folder, call the folder whatever you want, and then insert the folder in here. See how there's a lot of other folders? Now there's more here than there is going through that program. All the ones in that program are here in the XMB Modify Collections installer. They're all here, but there's extra ones here that are not there. Okay, so, and same thing for the sounds. So this is where you'll put those folders. When you're done with your waves, you'll put the .qrc into a folder, and then you'll bring that folder and you'll paste it in here. And you'll notice that all of these, some of them have subfolders, they have a lines QRC. Okay, oops. So anyway, that's where you're going to put your files when you're done with them. Okay, so let's say we want to change all 3 things at once. All right, so I'm going to go into this cold boots sound wave folder, and I'm going to leave it right there. Now open up another window here, and when we activated the dev flash, it has this dev blind folder. For you people using Rebug, yours will say dev rebug, so go into it. We're going to go into the dev blind. For those of us on Multiman, and from this point on, it's the same for both. So just follow along. We're going to go to the VSH and then the resources. Now, this is where your cold boot RAF, which is the image file, and the cold boot sound are located. They're right there. They're all connected. There's the 2 sound files and there's the RAF. So right now we're going to change it. We're going to change the boot up image. So I went into the cold boots and I'm going to change this to see, here's one that's not in the thing called Harley, and it's not in the program. So I'm going to hit X to make it blue, hit circle, hit X again because copy is already highlighted. It's going to put it there. Now I'm going to come to this window. I'm going to press X, hit circle, and I'm going to hit X to paste, and then just hit yes. All these original files that you're writing over, don't worry about them. I made copies of them, and they work on all PS3s. And the cold boots, the sounds, and the waves all have the original files already in them. So, and they say like default or original Sony, something like that. And so they're there, so you don't have to worry about it. Now I made a sound specifically for Harley, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go out. Just keep hitting left on the D-pad. Those of you using FTP, just follow along. Here's the sound for Harley, and you always must change the 2 sound files. Hit circle, hit copy. Okay, come here, hit circle, hit X for paste, and then hit yes. And now we're going to change the waves. So I'm going to come to this window, I'm going to press X to put it up on top. I'm going to scroll down to the waves, and let's change it to rainbow. Now here, there's something different you need to do. When you highlight this one, the lines QRC, hit circle, hit X to copy. You need to put it in a folder here. You're going to scroll all the way up to the top. You'll see a folder called QGL, and there's the lines. Okay. Now hit X up on top, circle, X again to paste it. Just hit yes. Now, if you're using the Rebug toolbox, do not escape the toolbox. Okay. Don't escape the toolbox. Make sure you hit restart and then pick full restart. If you escape the toolbox without doing a full restart, your system will crash and could even brick. So make sure you go to system restart and then pick full reboot, and then just boot up. For those of us here in Multiman, you need to go back to the right access, dev flash, hit disabled, and now go over to the left and reboot your system. Do restart, and Multiman does a full restart by default. And now the wave should have changed, the sound should have changed, and the image should have changed. Now that seems like a long process, but trust me, when you do it, especially via FTP, it's going to go by really fast.
You think after living with Mr. J all this time I'd be used to a little pain, sweetie?
See, so that was a really quick soundbite that I found. I'm probably going to end up changing it, but anyway, you get the idea. And so here we change the wave. Okay, you notice that the background has changed as well, and so and that's it. So that's how you do it. And if you want to do it, I have Android devices, so if you want to do it faster, there's a program called AndFTP. It might be available for Apple as well. AndFTP, and it's great. It's close to FileZilla, and so on my tablet, I'm able to switch these three things really, really fast. But even via Multiman, you'll be able to switch them faster than you would going one by one using this program. And again, this program doesn't have access to all of them. And when you create your own, that's how you're going to have to do it anyway, either via FTP or via Multiman. So guys, hey, show some appreciation, show some love, give a thumbs up, watch the other videos. Hopefully this got you inspired to make your own stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh guys, by the way, before I forget, if you have any questions about the AndFTP, I may make a video showing you real quick how to use it on your Android device. So leave some comments if you're having trouble figuring it out or anything, and I might make a video, or just contact me and I may make a quick video on how to use that. And also, if you have any comments, or you've made RAW files or image files or the sound files or WAV files on your own already, you can post them in the comments on any of those videos or here, and we can go ahead and share them with everyone else. All right, again, give a thumbs up. Much love goes out to you guys. We'll see you next time.